Our personal spaces are the ultimate territory. Being in a space all your own creates solace and a sense of safety. When I'm living in a place, if I'm not able to put my things on display or hang things on the wall or paint the walls the way that I want them to be, the place feels more temporary for me. It doesn't feel like a permanent stay, and I feel less at home. In the spaces that I share with my housemates, I really appreciate that we all have our things on display, and it looks very much like a mosaic of everybody's things. I think that it reinforces that it's a space that we make decisions on together as a group. The boundary between home and neighborhood can often serve to connect us with our community. It can also cut us off from our community. I feel like the boundary between my house and the neighborhood is more of a gradient. As I leave my house, I go into the porch, which is somewhat exposed to the neighborhood, but still enclosed somewhat.
In some cases, people are claiming this territory in the form of graffiti, but on the other hand, it also shows that the building owners either do not care enough.
You're welcome in the entire building. It feels the same as going to a store, going somewhere that's not your own space. It's really broken up here, so even though they claim to be a community or whatnot, you don't really feel it with the white walls and doors, and you never see anybody, so.
Boundaries around my neighborhood are pretty solid on two sides, because there's the I-5 freeway running along one side that creates a big wall that cuts off the neighborhood from the spaces on the other side of the freeway.
My territory, with respect to my home, is very confined, and it's closed in by two highways.
It's not like a neighborhood where you could hang out and meet your neighbors. It's just go in and shut the door, and that's that. There's no connection. You don't feel like that there's another neighborhood across the street. It's just another building.
How do people define their territories? How can overlapping territories create social ties? How can these social ties lead to a greater transfer of collective awareness and a united effort for social improvements?